Hi everyone, my name is Audrey and welcome to my channel. Today I'm giving you a new weekly reading vlog for the spring break. Today is Friday. It is very late in the evening. I'm officially on spring break, which is exciting. It's gonna go really, really quickly, but I so needed this break, like so much. I do have a couple of things I want to get done for school, but not too much because I do want to focus like on other stuff while I'm not at school so that I can catch up on things. I do want to focus on editing a lot and the business. I really, really want to sew and get the website up to date, edit videos, all that good stuff. I do need to prep for the next craft fairs and all of that. So lots of things going on. I would also love to do a 24-hour readathon during the week, maybe like broken in two parts, half and half, 12 hours one day and another 12 hours another day. I don't know. Or maybe in a 3-day range. I'm not quite sure yet how I'm gonna achieve all of that. My son is going to be leaving for a couple of days at my parents' house as well, and I will need to go and meet halfway with my parents for that. I do want to do a day in the life kind of vlog of things that are not like what I'm teaching. So not my typical day because I cannot vlog teaching and stuff, but could be interesting. Other than that, reading, and yeah, I think that's pretty much what I plan on doing, and that is already a lot. Right now, though, I am feeling very, very sleepy. I do want to go to bed, but right now I cannot go to bed because I need to take care of, there's another contest wave that I'm participating in, and I need to send my visuals like before midnight, which is in 2 hours. So I need to take care of that. I don't know what I'm going to be giving out just yet. Probably a book sleeve. I usually go out and pick some new fabric for the contest wave and just sew a completely new model of book sleeve for the contest, but I did not have that time this week to do that, and I did already buy a lot of fabric lately, so I'm not going to be buying some more. I'm just going to take something from my current inventory and go ahead and give that out for the contest. So I'm going to need to do that, take my picture, Photoshop all of it, send it in less than an hour, hopefully, so I can finally go to bed, and I'll get up tomorrow morning. We do have cheerleading tomorrow in the afternoon, and then band rehearsal on Sunday, but we also have a tumbling class Sunday at the end of the day. So quite a lot of things that are going on, but I should have time to just rest. At least tomorrow morning, rest a bit more than I usually do because I do feel quite tired. The last couple of days, I've been feeling like I've been going through like 3 days in one because I'm just doing that many things. I wasn't teaching that much. Well, I was on Thursday because I had a full 5-period day. But other than that, like I was doing just so much and going from one school to another and just transferring material and instruments from one school to another all the time. And today was the same. And it was a teacher's day without the students. And I still felt so exhausted with everything and all the errands I had to run. I was barely at my school because I had to run so many errands for school. It was just a big mess. And I feel so exhausted for these last couple of days. So, yeah, I'm going to rest a bit. I think it is well deserved. Other than that, the plan for reading tomorrow is the last day of February, and I do want to finish a book tomorrow. So I am planning on reading. Right now, I am a third through, I think. We Did Okay Kid from Sir Anthony Hopkins. I'm really enjoying it, and it does read quite fast. Margins are quite big. The writing flows really, really well, and I am enjoying it. So I should go through it quite quickly. And I also wanted to read this one, which is another one for a prompt, which is the keyboard prompt, I think, because of the apostrophe. That's why I chose this one. This one I will finish in like 10 minutes. It is a picture book, but about Frida Kahlo, which I bought 2 years ago, I think, 2.5 years ago at a book con and didn't get to read it. So this one should be off my TBR finally as well. And then for the rest of it, I don't know. I probably will be picking up Ship of Destiny. Other than that, I don't know yet. We'll see what I'm in the mood for. But hopefully I do get a couple of books in during the week so I can catch up on some reading and some TBR's challenge and stuff. We shall see what the week has in store for us. On that note, I'm gonna leave you so I can take care of the contest thing and go to bed, and I'll update you tomorrow with some reading updates probably. All right, I'll see you. Hi everyone, it is now Sunday afternoon. I am happy to announce that I have some updates for you. So this morning I had band rehearsal, which went well. I ate lunch, and here I am to do an update. I don't have a lot of time left today for a lot of things because we are leaving in another couple of hours for my son's tumbling class. But yesterday afternoon I did read during his team practice, and I read quite a bit. We stopped at the grocery store and came back home, and then I decided to keep on reading because I really wanted to continue to read it and really take time for myself, and I kind of missed that. And I ended up not doing anything else but reading and finishing We Did Okay by Anthony Hopkins. So, finished it yesterday. I did not give it a rating because I don't feel comfortable giving a rating about a memoir. I don't know how to talk about this in a nuanced way. I really enjoyed my reading experience, and I'm so glad I picked it up and bought this book. I'm glad I'm going to have it on my shelves. I don't know if I'm actually going to be rereading it, but I'm glad I can put it there on the shelves. I have admired this actor for a very long time. When I was a kid and discovered him in The Mask of Zorro, and I have been watching a couple of things here and there. I haven't watched that many of his movies, but I did watch a couple of them. Silence of the Lamb, I watched that like way later when I was an adult because I'm a scaredy cat when it comes to horror films, and he is very creepy in that. And yeah, now I kind of want to go back and watch his older stuff and his backlist of movies that I haven't watched. I'm very curious now that I know what he was going through. I feel like the most of what's in here is mostly about his struggles with becoming an actor, his struggles with life, because he was struggling a lot to try to fit in, and it was hard. It was quite difficult for him, especially in that era, because we're talking about like late 30s, 40s, 50s, and struggling with alcoholism and the war, all that stuff. And it was quite interesting to get his point of view in. At some point in the book, I thought about something, and surprisingly, like a page later, not even a page later, he talks about a diagnosis he got. I don't think it's a secret. I don't know if it's a spoiler. Like, anyways, it is a memoir, so there's nothing really to spoil, I guess. But he got diagnosed in his late 70s, and he doesn't like labels from what I understood, but he doesn't talk about it a lot. Like, it's a one paragraph thing, and that's it. And there's no more talk about it. But that small paragraph was what I was hinting at the page before, and it explains a lot. It explains everything from the beginning, and it just makes so much sense. I know that right now, because of this book, I think he has a daughter that he isn't close to and hasn't talked to a long time. And he was criticized about that, but like because of something he said regarding that. And I feel like now he's more into like getting to that piece of acceptance of everything that's happened in his life. And it's just fascinating to see. All the time I was reading it, I was feeling his presence, his voice, his while reading, his presence, his voice. I was really feeling it. And like reading a memoir, I haven't read many memoirs. I don't know how it's supposed to feel, but I feel like the personality of the person that's writing their own memoir is really shines through the writing and what they choose to talk about. And there was a couple of things that I wanted him to talk more about, but he didn't, which is fine. He really focused on his struggles, especially early on in his life, and getting acting jobs and getting to understand the job in itself and the art, all that stuff, struggling with life. But some things were brushed off very quickly that weren't of as much as an importance, I guess, to him, which is fine. But like, you can definitely see his personality through. Like, I don't know him personally, and I feel the same way with Barack Obama's book and Michelle as well. I read Michelle in audio. I really enjoyed it. It was very matter of factly, but also it was a very organized, very organized, very factual, but also it felt very genuine, true to her heart, like very vulnerable at the same time. Barack Obama, you can feel his personality go through with so many facts of like things and names and events and dates that happened, so much facts. And yes, he does talk about like things in his personal life, but not in the same way as Michelle will. And it's just fascinating to me to read that. And I feel like the same thing is happening here. And like that part, that paragraph explains why he brushed off those parts, why he got like backlash, and why he said certain things. It just makes so much sense. Do I have a different perspective on his work and what I thought, I guess, about him as a fan? Because I don't know him personally, obviously. Maybe, yes. I think this did change my perception. Is it better or worse? I don't think so. I think it's just a little bit different. I don't know why, but it really stuck to me. I was still thinking about it this morning, and some things that he said in the book. I don't know why there are some things that just stuck. And I was still thinking about it. So obviously it had an impact on me. So yeah, enjoyed the reading experience. I don't know if I'm gonna reread it. I'll probably lend it to my mom if she wants to read it. But other than that, it's gonna be a nice book on my shelf. I was really happy to see some pictures of his childhood and different movie eras and all that. So that was nice as well. One of them is here on the back, which is quite nice to see. But yeah, and then I was still on a high of wanting to keep on reading. So I decided to pick up another book. I did not go very far into that book because at that point I did start to feel sleepy, and I fell asleep. So I decided to pick up Everyone in My Family has killed someone, and I'm 20 pages in. I didn't even finish chapter 2. So totally different vibes. I actually enjoyed the prologue, made me laugh. I love that the main character is actually talking to the reader, and like kind of like in theater where you break the fourth wall, but this is what's happening in here. So I do enjoy that. And it made us go back to like the beginning for something that I did skip. I didn't see. And it says to like dog ear that page, and there's actually like a dotted line that says fold here. I thought it was hilarious. It is quite interesting to read, and I find it quite witty and fun, which is totally the kind of vibes I'm wanting at the moment. Even though I did enjoy my other reads, this one is definitely something I needed right now. I really wanted to pick it up, and I'm glad I did, because it looks like I'm not going to be disappointed so far. We'll see how it goes throughout the book, but so far so good. 20 pages in. And then actually before I managed to finish the Anthony Hopkins book, I did pick up another book, which was Je m'appelle Frida. This one is a picture book about Frida Kahlo's life, written by a French-Canadian author and actress. And I did want to count it because I especially bought it for me. I didn't buy it for my son. I bought it for me because I love Frida Kahlo's work, and I really enjoyed it. It was quite quick, but the beauty of the illustrations is what I prefer the most. And it really shows different stages of Frida's life, but still like very to the point, very like, this is what happened, but in a fun, playful way, if it makes sense. I don't know. The drawings are like gorgeous. I really, really enjoyed that part of it. The details, like look at the details in here. It's amazing. Really, really pretty. Really enjoyed it. So I did count it towards my Goodreads challenge because it was part of the, I think, buzzword. Let me check. It was for the buzzword for February, which was to read a book with a key that has a key on the keyboard. So the apostrophe was the key I was aiming at. So the buzzword for February is done. I also managed before going to bed and picking up and starting Someone in My Family Has Killed Someone. Everyone in My Family Has Killed Someone. I keep mixing that title up. But yeah, I did manage to close February and start March and get my TBR in check for March and get I don't know what the buzzword for March is going to be. I'm not sure yet. I had a couple of titles, but I'm not like that excited about those titles just yet. So we'll see if I find something else maybe. And I did find something for the year in Elja, but for the buzzword, I'm not sure. It said this, that, those, and these in the title. I did have These Violent Delights. What else? This Poison Heart. The sequel to Everyone in My Family Has Killed Someone, which is Everyone on This Train Has Killed Someone. I might pick that one up. I think I'd like that if I enjoy book number 1. So we'll see. I'm letting it blank just for now. I have enough books on my TBR anyways to pick up from. So there's that. I didn't open my wrap TBR just yet, but as of right now, I did manage to take off a book from the buzzword TBR, the book of January for the year in Elja, and a wrapped book. So all of these 3 challenges, I got a book off of them. So that's good. I'm really happy with that. I still have 2 more to go in each of them, but it's not like too bad. And then I have the dedicated vlogs, rollover books that I've been trying to read for forever. But yes, that's dealt with. Right now, for the time I have left, I do want to get on to my journals. So my planning journal for social media And then the reading journal, I do want to start drawing for my TBR and wrap up, which I'm gonna probably film just tomorrow. But I do want to take care of that ASAP so I can edit all of that. I didn't edit any new videos. I should edit a new one. I should do that. I started it, but I didn't finish it. I should probably take care of that today and upload that one today because I did upload yesterday. We'll see. So that's the plan for now. I'm happy with that. I'm really, really happy. I don't know where I'm going to put those two books, the Frida Kahlo book and the Anthony Hopkins book, because I don't usually keep like picture books in my shelves, and I don't have memoirs other than this one. So I might like keep them together, put them with the contemporary books, I guess, even if they're like their own genre. I don't know, but that's probably where I'm going to put them for now. And we'll see from there if I choose to move them around. But right now, that's where it's going to go. So that means I managed to read 3 books, I think, for February, which is not too bad. I think so. I'll have to check again. Anyways, I'm running out of battery, so I'm going to leave you at that and update you a little bit later, probably after tumbling class. So yeah, I'll see you later. Hey everyone, it is now the afternoon on Monday. We didn't have much to do. I was hoping to get started on stuff, but we got an alert that we were not going to be having water for a while. I think it's back on though. There was a plumbing issue in the streets, which meant they had to fix it quickly, which I think they did. But yeah, we'll have to boil the water for the next 3 days. Great. We've got water now, I think. I didn't manage to take a proper shower this morning, which is why my hair is all over the place. But we're just going to live with it, and I'll shower a little bit later. I don't want to do that right now because it's going to mess up everything. So I'll do that later this evening. And we did get out of the house for my husband's appointment at a chiropractor, and we stopped by to get some water because we didn't know for how long that was gonna last. So we got some water bottles. We're still probably going to be using it because of the boiling mandate, whatever that is active at the moment. Other than that, I just finished filming my TBR and wrap up bullet journal video. So the plan for the afternoon is to actually edit all of that, schedule them, and then move on to the workshop so I can get some stuff done there. I do have some things I need to get done because the wave contest is starting tomorrow evening at 8, and I'm not going to be home at 8. So I need to program that in advance. So I'll take care of all of that just now. Probably read a bit. I haven't read that much, but I do want to move on to some reading in here, take some breaks to read. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it for now. Got some chores to take care of, like vacuuming and laundry as always, because we're always doing laundry and dishes. But I don't want to take care of that right now, and especially with the water stuff. I'll just let it go for now and get to the workshop and start sewing and getting set up in my workshop so I can actually sew and get things done. That is my goal right now. Nothing else really planned today. Tomorrow there's the cheerleading practice at 5:45, as we always do on Tuesdays. And then we're gonna get up at around, like, maybe we're gonna leave Wednesday morning at around 8-ish tops to get my son to the halfway point so that he can spend a couple of days at my parents' house, and then we're gonna come back and I'll be doing some other stuff. I don't know. I need to plan things out. I tried to plan. I did actually plan a bit, but not that much, because I was looking at the schedule And like I have like the videos I want to upload and schedule here. I do want to do sprints one of those days. And I want to do a kind of like a day in the life type of vlog. So that's probably going to be going up soonish. And I'll probably do it on Thursday because I don't think we have anything planned on Thursday. I'm not sure. I don't know. I think my husband has an appointment, but that's it for the eye doctor, I think. So I need to take care of that. I do need to take care of tax stuff and keep up with the books. So yeah, there's a lot. There's a lot. But like I'm trying to find a day where there's nothing. I'm not going out. I'm just staying at home. There's no such day. Maybe Friday. And then I'm going to pick up my son on Saturday. I don't know. So I might do sprints on Thursday and a day in the life vlog on Friday. I might do that. That could be a good thing to do. Anyways, I need to schedule Facebook posts for my business as well, take photos, all those things. I've got a big to-do list for all that, but I do want to get some sewing done and get the machine working again because like literally because I have to get it in my routine. I also wanted to start doing Pilates again and all that in my routine all over again and making sure I still do that every day. But I usually do that very early in the morning before I go shower. But with the whole like water situation, I just didn't do it. And I don't think I'm going to do it. I might do it later in the evening, but right now it's not in the plans. It probably will be tomorrow. So yeah, that's where we're at the moment. Do I have anything else to say right now? Not really. I do want to read a lot right now. I'm really in the mood to read. So we'll see. I do need to continue like the dedicated vlogs I started. I do want to restart this dedicated vlog as well. I'm so excited to pick up this one, but I want to make some progress in like I want to do all of the things, to pick up all of the books, read all of the books, edit all of the videos. I want to get through that to-do list. And for that, I need to stop rambling and talking. So I'm going to see you later with some actual updates and probably some B-roll here and there. But yeah, all right. Hey everyone, it is now Tuesday. I unfortunately did not make a lot of progress in everyone in my family has killed someone. I did make some progress. I'm now on page 60, so maybe 40-ish pages. Not as far as I wanted to be, but there's that. I'm really enjoying the wittiness of the narrator and how he plays with the fact that like he's playing with the reader, if that makes sense. And I really do enjoy that. I've read books that do cross that like that fourth wall in books before, but not in this way. Like he's actually like playing with it and seeing how attentive the reader is and if you're keeping up with everything that's being told. So I do really enjoy that tone. Things are happening and they are gonna keep on happening as they go on further on, I'm guessing. But yeah, I'm really enjoying that. It is a very good time. Other than that, I did manage to edit some videos. So I ended up not going at all in my workshop We got water back, and then this morning we got another message saying they had to continue on the repairs. So they were cutting it again from 9 to like 2 in the afternoon ish. It's almost lunchtime, so there's not a lot of time left for that. So I guess that's good. But we do need to take care of dishes and laundry, and I hate it so much. Anyways, right now, this evening, my son does have his cheerleading class, and he also needs to take care of luggage because it is not ready for tomorrow. He is leaving tomorrow. So I was hoping to get us to do a laundry, but no water means we can't do that just yet. He does have some clothes, but yeah, I'll try to catch up on that. And I'm going to go ahead and get to my workshop right now because, yeah, as I was saying, I just edited videos yesterday evening and I ended up not wanting to go into the workshop because it was quite late and I didn't have the energy anymore to go. So I decided to just continue on editing and start early this morning in my workshop, which did not happen because I wanted to take care of insurance claims for chiropractor appointments and stuff. And it took me forever because of me, mainly my fault, because I was confused and I forgot some stuff. And yeah, it's okay. It's fine. It's all good. Now it's all good and dealt with, but it took me forever and it wouldn't have taken me forever if I remembered. But now it's dealt with and I just got down to eat breakfast and make a coffee as you've seen. And now I'm gonna go ahead and sew for the little time I have left before we leave. And all we do need to go to the grocery store for supper. So we'll probably be leaving a little bit earlier than usual so we can make that pit stop. And then I think that's it for now. But yeah, I do want to make some progress in sewing because it's already Tuesday and the week is flying by so fast. I'll be taking care of that. Oh, the other thing that I'm struggling with is that my tripod on which I usually film, there was last summer a bike that fell on it and it kind of got bent, but it was still very usable. And now it's broken. I don't know if it's because of the bike that fell on it or not, because it is a cheap tripod. But I'm definitely going to be buying myself another one because this is not working. This is the highest I can get it ish. So yeah, this is not going to be working at all. I do have another very good one, but like I have my ring light on it. I don't really want to take it off to put my phone there and film with it. So yeah, I'll have to be checking on that, but not right now. We're just gonna have to deal with whatever this remains. Yeah, it's okay. It's fine. I'm gonna leave you at that and stop rambling, and I'll see you later. Hi again. It is now Wednesday afternoon. This morning we took the road and got our son to my parents halfway through. We met halfway and we are now childless for the next couple of days. We ate lunch and I'm about to go to my workshop and work on some sewing. Uninterrupted sewing time is gonna be welcome. So there's that. And then I'll read a little bit later. Right now, I just want to be productive. I do have to clean up and get some laundry going as well as vacuuming and stuff, but I don't feel like doing that at all. I did make some progress in my book-ish. I think I left my book upstairs, but we made it to chapter 10, 11-ish, and I am very much enjoying it. I really, really love the writing style and the way the author is playing with the reader and his storytelling. A really fun and different reading experience. So I'm really enjoying that. I probably won't be picking it up again before a little bit later in the evening. It is 1 o'clock-ish. So yeah, we stopped by the fabric store because I didn't have the right, there's one color of thread I didn't have the right color, which is pretty rare because I do have a lot of colors in stock, but that one I didn't have. So we went ahead and bought that, and I'm gonna start sewing right now and see how much progress I make. I did want to film some b-roll of me sewing, but I don't know how I'm going to achieve that because my tripod is broken. So yeah, I'm gonna buy a new one on Amazon so that arrives quickly, but I won't have it today, so we'll see. For now, I have to be a little bit more creative for filming, and that is the reason why I keep filming here, because it's the perfect like height setting. I can leave it there and still use it for this setting right here anyways, but yeah, not necessarily for everything else. So yeah, I don't know, I'll try. I'll really try to film while sewing so you can get a bit of b-roll of something. I'll try. I can't guarantee it, but I will try to get some b-roll of me sewing. I don't know how, but we'll see what I come up with. And yeah, that's the only update I have for you right now, unfortunately. I'm gonna go get a basket of laundry, get that downstairs and make the most of those steps while I do need to be downstairs. Try to get that sorted out, and yeah, I'll see you a bit later with hopefully some reading updates to talk to you about. I do want to finish this one quickly because I feel like I'm gonna forget important details, and I've got the feeling that it's the type of book that you kind of need to read, like not necessarily in one go, but pretty quickly, not take too much time with it because you'll forget some important details to get through the book. So that's why I want to finish it in the next couple of days. But I am reading it quite quickly. I was just very tired yesterday, and I didn't get like as much reading as I wanted to, but it is quite an easy read to get through. So I'm hopeful I'll finish it by tomorrow. I will be doing sprints, I think it's tomorrow, and then on Friday a day in the life thing, so vlog that I'm gonna do. So that means I should be able to finish it during the sprints if I'm not editing videos. So yeah, good plan. Anyways, I'll see you later. Hi everyone. It is a very weird angle, but we're just gonna have to roll with it as I haven't received my new tripod yet. And this is the only thing I can get working at the moment. So, yeah, you're currently on the table of the long chair that I usually have. So that's like the weird angle. Anyways, it is now Friday afternoon, and unfortunately, life has been lifing. If you remember correctly, we had the water shut off because of repairs and damages in the street. Like the whole street had their water cut off, and our section of the street was even cut off the day after that. So, like 2 full days of water cut off. It did come back on and then cut off again. But yeah, I was very, very careful with that because we do have to boil it. I think the boiling mandate is done with, but it's a good 72 hours that you need to boil to prevent from getting sick from the water. So I've been very careful. We bought some water bottles, but while doing supper, my husband forgot, kind of. And yes, he did boil the water for the rice, but he did add some water to dilute the barbecue sauce, and he did not think about it, which means I have been sick yesterday all day. I did not sleep well from Wednesday to Thursday. I really, really didn't sleep well, and I was sick all of Thursday. I was just feeling very, very upset and so drained of energy. I did not even have enough energy to read. If only I could have read all day. No, I did not have the energy to do that. I'm feeling way better today. And karma also got my husband. So, like, I wasn't the only one. But yeah, he's not quite good just yet. But, like, I feel like he got some symptoms a little bit later than I did. Fine now, but I was so angry because I lost a full day and night, and last night I wasn't feeling great either. I kept waking up all night with acid reflux that I already have, like, on a regular basis, on and off, but it was the worst last night. So I took my meds for that I don't take on a regular basis. I just take when I have a flare up. So I decided to take them, and I'm feeling so much better today. But yeah, it was a rough couple of nights, so I didn't sleep well. I was drained out because probably the water. It's the only thing that makes sense. And yeah, and I lost that full day of sleeping and stuff. So I'm really, really disappointed with that. And this morning, I was supposed to film a day in the life. And first of all, I don't have my tripod, so that's not helping. And I got up and showered, and we had to leave quite early because my husband had an appointment for the eye doctor. So we went to do that. And by the time we came back home, because we did run a couple of errands, it was quite late. And I felt like I wasn't going to be doing justice to that vlog if I was just not filming all day, like for the full day. So I'm probably only going to be filming on Sunday for a day in the life type of vlog. So we'll see how that goes. So far today, I did manage to eat properly. I ate lunch, breakfast, all that. So that's good news. And I did edit 2 videos because the day in the life vlog was supposed to be up on Sunday, but I did like switch a couple of videos up in my planning just in order, knowing that I would be filming a little bit later for that one. So I've scheduled videos up until Sunday, which is good. I'm happy with that. I will be doing some more editing, but just not right now. This afternoon, I now want to go ahead in my workshop and make some more progress in sewing. And then we'll see after supper what I get to actually do. I'm still hoping to finish this book this weekend, but I'm only on page 92. I did read a bit today and a couple of pages here and there, but not that much. I'm still enjoying it very, very much, but like, yeah, I don't have much more to say for now. So hopefully I'll get some time to read and make progress and everything. But yeah, that's pretty much it for now. I am very happy. I was supposed to play music as well this week, but that's not gonna be happening that much. Yeah, we'll see. We're gonna have very, very busy weekends to come, but yeah, we're gonna have a bit of a break in April, and then it's gonna start all over in May and June, and it's gonna be chaotic. And then summer vacations. I cannot believe we're gonna be already there. It's so close to summer vacations already. I cannot wait, but it's so hard to believe. Like, there's a lot of time left, but at the same time, not that much. It's wild to me. Anyways, I really hate this angle, so I'm gonna close the vlog here because I hate seeing myself like this. But I'll see you later with some updates. I think I found a better angle for now. Right now it is Saturday morning. I am getting ready to leave. So I'm going to get my son midway from my parents' house, which means I have to go there and come back. So it's a good 3 hours, and then the cheerleading practice this afternoon. So I probably won't be back home before that. And we do have a couple of errands to run. So I'll probably just make the most of it and run some errands while I'm at it, take some time with my son to go out and eat and go to cheerleading afterwards. I am going to be bringing my book though. I made some progress. I'm now on page 144, chapter 18. I will say this. I don't want to spoil it because I feel like it's the kind of book that is easy to spoil. But I think that what will break it or make it for this book for some people will be the style of the writing, because it is very peculiar and it's not something that we see a lot. Breaking the fourth wall, talking directly to the reader. And it's just so funny because, like, at some point in the prologue, he does tell you, like, there's going to be murders and they're going to be mentioned or talked about or happening on pages this and this and this and this and this and this and this throughout the book. And when you actually get to that pages, he's gonna remind you, remember what page we're on, so this happened. And it's just so funny and witty to me. I love it so much. It really keeps the reader engaged in the storyline. It's kind of transformed into like this game against the author, as if he's challenging the reader to get it before he gets to the point. Like, are you going to find out and solve it before I do it for you? And he also spoils himself, like something that I just read where he says, like, if you're wondering, this is gonna happen in like 89 pages, so no worries, or like something like that. It's just so funny to me. And I just want to go ahead and look in 89 pages if that's actually going to be happening, but I don't want to spoil myself. So yeah, kind of like an escape game where you're given hints and clues and he's pointing them out to you so that you actually get to solve it. But can you solve it quicker than he can? Yeah, I don't know. It's just a really, really fun time. I don't want to be talking about the story in itself because I feel like if I say something, then you'll be spoiled. So yeah, I'm just gonna say that so far I have some theories and I'm having lots of fun. But yeah, maybe a third through. I am going to be reading this while I wait during his cheerleading class, so hopefully make a lot more progress. And I'm hoping to finish this evening so that I can close the vlog here. I will be filming a day in the life vlog tomorrow, so I'll probably close this vlog first in order to film that daily vlog-ish. And I've been filming all week, so I know I have enough footage to make a proper weekly vlog anyways. So yeah, that's my plan. Hoping to finish this by the end of the day. Hoping. But yeah. Anyways, on that note, I am getting hungry, so I do need to leave, get some gas in the car and a coffee, and leave for picking up my son, which I'm excited. I missed him, even if it went by so fast. So I'll leave you at that and update you this evening when I do come back home, and give you some reading updates, and hopefully close the vlog with the book finished. So I'll see you later. Hey everyone, it is now Sunday morning. I was supposed to close this vlog yesterday evening. I was also supposed to finish this book yesterday. That did not happen. I didn't really make any more progress. I'm still on page 148. Yeah, I was way too sleepy to read yesterday. I went and picked up my son, so all of the road and the foggy and meh temperature of yesterday really drained all the energy I had left. And then we went to the mall to eat something and go get last minute stuff for his St. Patrick's themed practice. And we left for cheer, and then I was feeling sleepy even there, so I got up, I didn't read, got back home to the grocery store and tried to read, but I was just not able to. I was way too sleepy. So here we are. I tried, really tried, but yeah, that didn't happen. So here we are. Today is the last day I have off. I am back with my students tomorrow, and I did want to close the vlog here because today I'm going to be filming a day in the life type of vlog, and I don't want to be going on with two vlogs at the same time. So I hope you enjoyed this week-long vlog with a bit of everything. Thank you so much for watching. As always, like, comment, subscribe if you wish, hit the notification bell if you want to be notified every time I upload a new video, and I will see you soon in the next one.